Oh no, what a betrayer. What indeed a setback. Can you imagine? David Umahi told Ebonyi people not to vote for Peter Obi. He said they should vote for Tinubu. I can't begin to imagine this guy, like seriously. You know the funniest thing? There's nothing wrong if the Southeast demand for presidency and others support. But if your own house is divided, you're not organized. What am I coming in to do with you? You have to get yourself together first. Then I can come in and contribute my quarter. Do you understand? This the same words, okay? Senator Uzokalu mentioned that even if he does not win APC presidential ticket, he will not support Peter Obi no matter how fine his resume is. Those two guys, Hope has not really said anything, but the governor of Ebonyi State and Senator, who's them? I mean, uh, it's alarming. It's really alarming. Why are you envious of? I don't understand. I don't want to say it's envy, but I cannot understand why every other person is supporting Peter Obi except the people of his own household from the southeast. Guys, when I hear the matter, when I go week 2023, David Umahi dumps Peter Obi, tells Ebonyi people to vote for Tinubu instead. Can you imagine? Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi on Monday made a public declaration about his preferred presidential candidate for the 2023 election. According to David Umahi, he and the people of Ebonyi State will vote for the All Progressive Congress APC candidate, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The governor specifically mentioned in his statement that the people of Ebonyi State will not vote for the Labour Party, which has Peter Obi as his presidential candidate. He made a submission at the executive chamber of the new government house, Abakaliki, during the swearing-in ceremony of 5 commissioners and 2 special assistants into the cabinet, including 6 development center coordinators. According to him, Ebonyi people will only vote for APC. We will not vote for Labour Party. We will only vote for APC. Our vote is for APC and not for Labour Party. Our agenda is Ebonyi agenda. We will vote for our presidential candidate in the person of Chief Tinubu. We must strive to liberate Ebonyi people from the Igbo agenda. Can you imagine? The newly sworn in commissioners include Mr. Celestine, who is, they just mentioned their names and all that. Those are the people who has been newly given appointment and so being sworn in, as is customary and following all the due protocol. But my wonderful people, we will continue on this matter. Why can't the Southeast, every other region, okay, even the North, Konkoso, and some other personalities are looking at ways of forming a merger with your brother, except you guys. Uzokalu told Nigerians that he will not, with an emphasis on not, okay, support. He will not support, Peter Obi. And yet they said they want the Southeast to produce Nigerian's president. How is it going to be? Somebody please talk to me. Is he going to jump from the sky? We need to understand it. What has Peter Obi done that is so grievous? That his own brothers. Listen, guys. Do you know there is really nothing new under the sun between you and I? Absolutely. With the emphasis on nothing new under the sun. Have you heard of a man called Joseph? He had a dream. And because, like Peter Obi, he had a fine resume, there were so many obstacles. He had other 11 brothers. The brothers, I'm talking about brothers from the same father, sold him out. His brother. You say you have a dream, right? You want to become the leader. You want to lead us, right? You, no problem. We'll meet with you. His own brothers were the ones who commissioned him to where he went. They sold him with their eyes open, not intimidated. Not, in fact, they wanted to take his life, his brothers. They actually wanted to take his life. But, somehow they sold him. They saw people coming who were buying slaves, and they sold their brother. Same father. They sold him out. And when they did, the brother went, became a slave. But you know the end of it. I just want to take long story short. Do you know that the brother still became their head? Yes. He still got to that desired position, because when you have a clean heart, you are not, it's not like you're a fool. People offend you, they do all kinds of abominable things to you, but you decide to say, you know what, I choose to forgive, I choose to be the bigger person, and you pursue your goals and your visions, and you keep focus on what ought to be, and you don't condole bitterness around you and all those little petty stuffs. And actually, they are actually heavy weights that weighs a man down. That when you begin to put people at mind and heart, and you begin to say, she did me this, he did me that, I will not forgive him, I will not forgive her. Do you know what you're doing? It's like a man carrying a bag. Okay, let's even say it's a ramsack. You begin to put, block. You begin to put it into the bag. How heavy will it be? Will that man eventually be able to carry that bag? You now went and started putting bricks into the bag. You put the first brick. The man says, I will never forgive him. What he did to me, I will never. See what he did, I will never. That's number 2 bricks, number 3 bricks. Being heaped up on that. A time will come. Is it that he let go of the bag, or the weight will weigh him down? Are you feeling me, my brothers and sisters? The weight will weigh him down. That's how it is. Our very own guy, Peter Obi, we know they like you, say, because say you be Peter Obi. It is because of what you did while you were serving, while you served in Anambra State. EFCC is not chasing you today because you served with integrity. You encouraged local productivity. You did things for the people. Look at innocent vehicles. You patronize them. That's the right word. You patronize them. You show that you want to build. And when you were leaving, you didn't mean to leave money. So people steal money. Look at the person that took after from him now. That guy was running away. If the very night he handed over, he was on his way, Murtala International Mohammed Airport, and he was caught. Now, that's a whole story of altogether. But Peter Obi, no, he can travel in and out of the country because he's got no excesses. Are we saying he's a saint? No. But in this Nigerian today, if you have somebody like that, you better grab it. Grab your copy white last, because it's not going to be there forever. So this is why people have seen what Peter Obi has done. And I said, guy, if you have done that, come replicate such and make Nigeria a better place. Look at it since April. Nigerian students have been home. Aren't you feeling these things? Students have been home. Students have been home. And yet you want to say Nigeria should become a better place. How? When the world is moving, yet our education is lacking behind. Guys, I just verse. The thing just tire me. We would like to hear from you. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.